I knew from about the age 10 on that this is my life calling, be a pastor and be working with people.
For 15 years, Rick Rittmaster was senior pastor of a Lutheran congregation in Minneapolis.
I was a pretty good preacher, but I was pretty good at the counseling piece.
But the work that had called him to the ministry had become a small part of running a big church.
I wasn't aware of just how much I was drying out at the same time.
What did you mean by that?
If we're feeding our soul, it's going to be green and vibrant and growing. If we're not engaged in the kind of alignment of things, that really give us life, we dry out.
The turning point 4 years ago was not a crisis of faith.
It was right around Christmas time. I'll never forget it.
It was depression.
I couldn't concentrate anymore. I couldn't seem to get out of bed hardly.
But he didn't fight it.
I listened to it. You're going to lay down there on that couch, and when you get it straight in your head about what it is you want to do and what's going to give you life, then you can get up.
He decided to resign.
I didn't have a plan. I didn't have a roadmap, but I was committed to paying attention.
He took a variety of part-time jobs. A former parishioner was surprised to find him tending bar.
I could see the gears turn, and she said, "So this is what it's come to." Yes, I'll have a rum and coke.
Whose idea was Craigslist?
My son, Tyler. There was some advertisement there about being a spiritual support to young people.
It was the Minnesota National Guard.
Well, 2 months later, I was a chaplain in the United States Army.
And at age 49, he was in Iraq.
Let's go, fire!
We lost soldiers. The rockets landed right on them, and I was right there when they were dying.
You're first responders.
Yes. Part of the job, well, it's to comfort the dying, and then also to be a presence for all those other soldiers looking for some normalcy.
Roger that. I saw him poke his little head out. I don't think he wants to play anymore.
When things get difficult and you find your mood starting to go down, that you do something about it.
Captain Rittmaster is currently based at Fort Hood in Texas.
We thank you for the service and the safe return of these fine soldiers.
But trauma doesn't always stay on the battlefield.
The role of a chaplain is to be that safe place where somebody who's, got this tough exterior can admit just how frightened they are.
And a chaplain is often called to deliver the news when a soldier doesn't come home.
You're watching as this person's whole world is dissolved.
But that was his calling.
Odd as it may sound, to me it was full of God's grace. I got to exercise my gifts and skills in a way that I never could have envisioned it before.